Yo, what's up? How y'all doing tonight?
That's what's up. Give it up for me, guys. I just turned 30. Thank you. I didn't think I was gonna make it to this age either, but here we are, man. Here we are. 30 is a weird age. This is a weird age in my life I've reached recently where my family likes to drop family secrets on me. But pretend I knew that shit the whole time. Like last time I was home, I was in the kitchen and out of nowhere my mom drops this gem on me. She's like, yeah, it's like that time your Aunt Myrna went to prison. And I was like, do you mean Pastor Aunt Myrna? What'd she go to prison for? She's like, well, did you ever wonder what happened to your Uncle Tom? I was like, no. You told me he died in Vietnam. She's like, yes, but I didn't tell you who killed him. What the hell is happening, you know? It's weird being 30. I've realized as I've grown older, my fears in life have morphed with me, have grown with me. Like right now, my current fear is that I'm turning into my parents. I think that's a very common fear for people growing older because you find yourself doing things your parents used to do or saying things they used to say. Like for me, I keep saying shit my dad used to say. Like my dad, he's Nigerian, and if you don't know nothing about having a Nigerian dad, first off, I'm so sorry, you should fix that if you can. And secondly, the first thing you gotta know about having Nigerian dads, or African dads in general, is that when they speak to you as if they're speaking to you from a thesaurus. Right? It's never some simple shit. It's always like whenever I go home, it's not like, oh man, it's so nice you came home. It's like, we are very pleased to be blessed by your appearance. Like, what? I called my dad and I was like, hey, Pops, I need can you float me like $25 to the end of the week and I'll pay back when I get paid? And he's like, has poverty become popular recently? What the fuck does that mean? Or growing up, he would always do this thing when something disgusted him, he'd never say ill or that's disgusting. What he'd do is he'd look at me and he'd say, what's a piteous spectacle? So imagine me, all 30 years old, two weeks ago, I'm walking down the street, I see this lady walking her dog, and the dog just take a shit in the middle of the road, and they just walk off and leave it. And before I could stop myself, I was like, what's a piteous spectacle? No! Just screaming at the sky. Nah, I recently have been watching a lot of House of the Dragon on TV. Anybody else? Yeah, I love it. I'm a big fantasy person. Here's the thing about me watching House of the Dragon, though. I feel like the most unbelievable thing about that TV show isn't the magic, isn't the dragons, is the fact that there are about 8 generations of incest in, and we're supposed to believe that they're all hot riding on dragons. I've been to West Virginia. I know what incest looks like. That look like that, my nigga. That's not believable. You want to see what incest? Look at the English monarchy. King Charles, if he was flying a dragon, that's what incest looked like, right? If he was flying a dragon, that makes sense. It don't make sense to me, you know. The other day, I was watching Aristocats on Disney Plus. Don't judge me, okay? My girlfriend hadn't seen it, so we were watching it together. And it was interesting because I realized that as I've gotten older, I agree with that villain of the movie so much. Because if you don't remember, the whole premise of Aristocats is that there were these cats, they lived with this old rich lady, and her butler of 50 years was told by the lady that she was gonna leave all of her money to the cats, and he was gonna come second after the cats. Fuck them cats, bro. You know what I mean? Like, wait, no, 50 years, absolutely, them cats are getting drowned. I'm not the villain. All of a sudden, I'm the bad guy. That's bullshit. I recently took my girlfriend to a wedding to see one of my best friends get married, and it was a beautiful time. And while I was at the wedding, I realized that if you show up at a wedding with your significant other, people feel very entitled to ask you on the status of your relationship. Right? They're like, oh, the love is in the air, they're getting married. When are you getting married? Mind your fucking business. That's when I'm getting married. It's a destination wedding. The destination is shut the fuck up. One old lady just pointed at us and was like, you're next. I was like, did we just get cursed? What is happening? You know what I mean? And I get it. Like there were a bunch of couples at the wedding with kids, and without fail, every single one of these couples tried to sit me and my girlfriend down and convince us to get married and have kids. Right? And I get it, but like, here's my thing. I know I'm not ready to have kids. I'm not at a place in my life where I should be having kids. I know this because I had a moment the other week that let me know for sure, right? I was on the metro, I was sitting there, I was waiting for my train, I seen these kids, they were playing on the edge of the platform, right? And they were just looking, seeing if the train was coming. And I knew right then, I wasn't ready to have kids. Because I didn't have the correct reaction. You know, the correct reaction to that, you see that, you like, yo, my man, don't do that, because if you do that and you fall, Then the metro gonna be delayed. You know what I mean? That was my reaction right there. I mean, I can't have kids. As if to add insult to injury, though, the kids like cleared out and the train pulls up, right? And then the doors open up and there's this couple that walks out and they're in the middle of this argument. And the girl is arguing with the boy and the girl's like, man, fuck you, that's why you got a small ass dick. And before I could stop myself, I was like, what's a piteous spectacle.
Y'all been great. My name is Jay Agbon. Let's get to it.